Hello, I am Abhishek. The question is Statement 1. Security inks exploit the same principle that causes the vivid and constant change of colors of a film of oil on water. A. When two rays of light meet each other after being reflected from these different surfaces, they have each traveled slightly different distances. B. The key is that the light is bouncing off two surfaces, that of the oil and that of the water layer below it. C. The distance the two rays travel determines which wavelengths and hence colors interfere constructively and look bright. D. Because light is an electromagnetic wave, the peaks and troughs of each ray then interfere either constructively to appear bright or destructively to appear dim. 6. Since the distance the rays travel changes with the angle as you look at the surface, different colors look bright from different viewing angles. Solution. The first link that we obtain on reading these sentences is 1B. That is, statement B should follow statement 1. Let us see how. Statement 1 mentions that security inks exploit the same principle that causes a vivid and constant change of colors of a film of oil on water. Now, reading statement B, the key is that the light is bouncing off two surfaces, that of the oil and that of the water layer below it. These two surfaces, oil and water, have been mentioned in statement 1. Therefore, 1B is the appropriate link. The other link that we obtain here is BA. As we have already read B, the key is that the light is bouncing off two surfaces, that of the oil and water. Now let us read statement A. When two rays of light meet each other after being reflected from these different surfaces. These different surfaces in statement A are the surfaces of oil and water that has been mentioned in statement B. Combining these two links, we get the combined link as 1BA. 1BA is available only in option 2. Therefore, our answer is option 2. Thank you. Hello, I am Abhishek. The question is statement 1. Commercially reared chicken can be unusually aggressive and are often kept in darkened sheds to prevent them pecking at each other. A. The birds spend far more of their time, up to a third, pecking at the inanimate objects in the pens, in contrast to birds in other pens which spend a lot of time attacking others. B. In low light conditions they behave less belligerently but are more prone to ophthalmic disorders and respiratory problems. C. In an experiment, aggressive head pecking was all but eliminated among birds in the enriched environment. D. Altering the birds' environment by adding bales of wood shavings to their pens can work wonders. 6. Bales could diminish aggressiveness and reduce injuries. They might even improve productivity, since a happy chicken is a productive chicken. Solution. On reading these sentences, the first link that we can obtain here is 1B. Let us see how do we get this link. Statement 1. Commercially reared chicken can be unusually aggressive and are often kept in darkened sheds to prevent them pecking at each other. Reading B. In low light conditions they behave less belligerently, and so on. The low light conditions mentioned in B comes from darkened sheds mentioned in statement 1. Hence, the link 1B. The other link that we can obtain is DC. As we have got the link DC, let us see what connects them. D. Altering the birds' environment by adding bales of wood shavings to their pens can work wonders. And he says that in an experiment, aggressive head pecking was all but eliminated among birds in the enriched environment. The enriched environment is the one mentioned in statement D. So, combining these two links, that is 1B and DC, we see that it is available only in option number 4. Therefore, our answer is option number 4. Thank you. Hello, I am Abhishek. The question is statement 1. Women constitute one half of our population. A. Any number of gifted women who are achievers in their chosen fields can be cited as examples. B. What do we have to show for that? C. These are personal achievements attained through individual talent, grit and effort. D. It is not that women have not made any progress since independence. 6. They do not reflect the success of women as a social group or their progress. Solution. On reading these sentences, the most obvious links that comes out is AC. Let us see how do we get the link AC. A. Any number of gifted women who are achievers in their chosen fields can be cited as examples, and C says that these are personal achievements attained through individual talent, grit and effort. The achievements mentioned in statement C are being talked about the achievements of gifted women who are achievers. Therefore, the link AC. Now, this link AC is available in option 2 and 3. So, we can say that we eliminate option 1 and 4 as the answer. Now, all we have to do is see whether option 2 or 3 is the answer. The second link that is available to us is C6. Let us see how. C says that these are personal achievements attained through individual talent, grit and effort, and statement 6 says that they do not reflect the success of women as a social group or their progress. Statement 6 is bringing out a contrast with statement C. C talks about individual talent, whereas statement 6 talks about success as a social group. Therefore, C6 is more appropriate than D6, and hence our answer is option number 3 and not option number 2. Thank you. Hello, I am Abhishek. The question is statement 1. There is a potent lesson for India in the mind-boggling changes sweeping the world. A. Shibboleths, ideology and propaganda are giving way to wisdom, common sense and realism. B. But many states such as Kashmir, Punjab, etc. have shown regional aspirations and frustrations are mounting rapidly. C. India has kept itself a nation by fairly civilized means. D. Wisdom lies in the powers that let the states be equal partners with the center. 6. Ultimately, nations are viable not because of coercion, but because of an ambience of emotional commitment and entitled self-interest. Solution. On reading these sentences, the first link that we obtain here is CB. Statement C says that India has kept itself a nation by fairly civilized means. And statement B says that but many such states as Kashmir, Punjab, etc. have shown regional aspirations and frustrations are mounting rapidly. Statement B starts with the word but. It means that it is trying to bring out a contrasting view, and the view here is that of Kashmir and Punjab showing regional aspirations and frustrations. Therefore, we can say that the statement before statement B should be the one which brings out the opposite view of B, which is C, because C talks about India being a one nation and that has been achieved by fairly civilized means. Therefore, CB is the link which is available only in option number 4. Hence, our answer is option number 4. Thank you. Hello, I am Abhishek. The question is Statement 1. The concept of a nation-state assumes a complete correspondence between the boundaries of the nation and the boundaries of those who live in a specific state. A. Then, there are members of national collectivities who live in other countries, making a mockery of the concept. B. There are always people living in particular states who are not considered to be and often do not consider themselves to be members of the hegemonic nation. C. Even worse, there are nations that never had a state or which are divided across several states. D. This, of course, has been subject to severe criticism and is virtually everywhere a fiction. 6. However, the fiction has been and continues to be at the basis of nationalist ideologies. Solution. The first link that we obtain on reading these sentences is B. A. Let us see how do we get the link BA. B says that there are always people living in particular states who are not considered to be members of the hegemonic nation. Mind the word members of the hegemonic nation. And A says that then there are members of national collectivities who live in other countries. The word members is being repeated and the context that is being talked about is same in both B and A. Therefore, the link BA. Now, the link BA is available in option 1 and option 3. Hence, we can eliminate option 2 and 4 as the answer. Now, all we have to do is check out which one is the correct option among 1 and 3. The other link that we can obtain here is 1D. 1 says that the concept of a nation-state assumes a complete correspondence between the boundaries of the nation and the boundaries of those who live in a specific state. And D says that this, of course, has been subject to severe criticism. Now, what has been subject to severe criticism? The concept of nation-state and its definition given in statement 1. Therefore, we eliminate option 3 as the answer and choose option 1 as the answer. There might be a slight doubt in this question. People may say that the link should be D6 because in statement 6, the word fiction has been given and that word appears in statement D also. So there is a scope of confusion in the link D6. But mind you, when we choose D6, BACD, that is option number 3, the coherence is not there. Hence, we can ignore option 3 on that parameter. Therefore, option 1 is the most appropriate answer.